Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and today we're talking about the new Warhammer.com website, which is bad. So if you haven't seen it, so today on the Warhammer community website, they were like, hey, Warhammer.com is here. Go check it out. It's the new home of Warhammer. Here's a bunch of stuff. It very much looks like the app, which, like, I don't hate the app, either Sigmar or 40K. Like, they're all right. They're not my favorite, but I don't think they're terrible. Some people are like, it's terrible. It's all right. But this website is terrible. So visit warhammer.com. Okay, cool. Here we are. We've arrived at warhammer.com. This is the new warhammer.com. First things first, you get hit with a welcome to Warhammer and then a video of people playing, painting, and building Warhammer, having a great time. Cool. All right. I'd like to purchase some Warhammer, please. What do we have? New and exclusive. So we got add new Cities of Sigmar units to your Dawnbringer Crusade. I don't know why. I don't know why it does this. I didn't even notice this earlier. This is the first time I saw this. Like, it just like pops up. It just, I don't know, that feels weird. That's just a minor, that doesn't matter. So then we have this. So I'm like, okay, I guess these are new and exclusive, right? Then we just have like units here. Like, imagine I'm a new Warhammer player and I just see these units. I'm just like, oh, these are cool. What are these for? Absolutely no idea. I guess you could piece together in your head, like, I guess this is Cities of Sigmar. But a new player probably isn't even going to know what Cities of Sigmar is for the most part. They're just be like, what the shit is this? And then I guess you click it and then here we are with the new page. So let's say I'm a new player. I just click this. All right. So I'm like, okay, here we are, pre-order. I can click through all this stuff. I mean, this is fine. I don't mind that. And then it says a famed war master to lead the city of Sigmar to victory. Choose variety of weapons, blah, blah, blah. Right. Still, like, the only thing that I've seen that shows me it's Cities of Sigmar is like this small little blurb that tells me, like, you would think even like right here, like Cities of Sigmar, like just telling you what the army is. Again, that's not like a huge thing, but whatever. This is clearly designed for mobile, by the way, because I went on my phone and I'm like, oh yeah, this is one of those mobile reworks, right? But it's not even good on the phone, which is my biggie. Like, just imagine you're browsing this on the phone too. So you can scroll through here. For some reason, this isn't even showing up on my OBS, but when you scroll down, a bubble pops up of the thing and it says Talia Vedra, Lioness of the Parch, $150, add to cart. So I can add it to my cart right here. But it gets in the way and it's just staying there. Like, I'm trying to browse everything and it just pops up and it's like, you ready to buy? And I'm like, no, I'm not ready to buy. Get out of my way. You can go experiment for yourself. You'll see it very quickly if you're trying. And then when you go to the bottom, it disappears. So I'm like, why? What? I don't know. Anyway, so that's the new browse page, which it's not great, but it's at least okay, I guess. I still don't like it, but this is my biggest issue right here, right? So we go shop. Let's say I'd like to purchase something, okay? I want to buy more Lizardmen or Seraphon. So I go shop. I go, okay, Age of Sigmar, order, Seraphon. So already, how many clicks was that? That was, we had 1 for shop, 2 for Sigmar, 3 for order, 4 for Seraphon. So 4 clicks to just get to the Seraphon page. All right. Now we're at the Seraphon page and it's, you know, it's okay. It's just kind of soulless, to be honest. It feels like there's no character. There's no charm. It's just your standard soulless modern website. This could literally, if you replace all the Warhammer stuff and like the product, this could be like a website for a Los Angeles hipster bakery and it wouldn't surprise me. Right. Like, Los Angeles hip town, whatever, and then these are just like croissants and shit, and you could buy like there's no fun. Right? Like, at least the old website, it had that kind of Games Workshop old timey like, hey, feel, you know, and this just doesn't have that. So then I'm like, hey, you know what, I'm not really feeling Seraphon right now. You know, at least when I click show more, it works. But you know what I really want to see? I want to see I don't know, Ossiarch Bone Reapers. What if I type in OBR? Okay, nope, that's not going to find it. What if I do Ossiarch Bone Reapers? Okay, so I can choose between 5 Ossiarch Bone Reaper things, a Soul Mason, an Ossifector, endless spells, the Battletome, and the Vanguard. So I guess I'll click the Vanguard, but I really just want to see all the Ossiarch Bone Reapers. That's not it. That's the Vanguard box. I'd like to find all of the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, please. I guess here's some down here, related products that are out of stock. I'd like to purchase, I'd like to give you my money for Ossiarch Bone Reapers, please. I guess I have to go shop, Sigmar, death, Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Okay, we have finally located them. I don't know why it takes doing all of that to find all these. I don't know why I just can't type in Ossiarch Bone Reapers and then like view all to view all, but that's, or just click a thing that takes me to this specific page, but I guess that's too difficult. I just hate that. I even just read a marketing book. It's called, I think it's called Red. It's by the CEO and former marketing director of Yum Brands, because I just like learning about marketing. Obviously, I do like YouTube and streaming and all this stuff for a living, and I've done it for a long time. So I enjoy just reading marketing books, right? And one of the big things they talk about in that book is having the lowest amount of clicks possible to get to the thing that you're trying to sell or promote or whatever, right? So if you want old Jimmy to buy your product and he has to click 20 times to get to it, at some point he's going to be like, I don't care anymore, right? But if it's just like, here's product, purchase, and you click it and you buy it, boom, you're done. It's why Amazon, it's why all these companies have one-click purchase, because you click and boom, you've bought it. There's no thinking. There's no extra steps in your head of every click where you're like, why am I doing this, right? Because humans are inherently lazy. Humans do not want to go through extra steps to do things. Humans, you can go out into the wild and see this all over the place. It's why we have self-checkout now and mobile kiosks and things where are like, you know, tap the card, just anything to speed up the process. People don't want to like take 10 seconds to do another thing. They'd rather do something in 3 seconds. And so when you've inherently made this process of like click, 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 and then you're like, I don't want to see this army. I want to see a different army. All right, click, 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 click. Like, oh my God, it's so bad. You should never have to do this many clicks to get to the thing. Funnily enough, I think the irony here is on the Warhammer community website. When we go down here, they got a big ass button that's like visit warhammer.com. And guess what? You click it once and you're there. The irony that the Warhammer community website is like visit the website, big button, click, boom, you're there. And there's nothing like that on the actual website. Like even think about other websites. Imagine going to a website and it's like, oh, if you want to keep browsing this website, create an account. 99% of people are going to just close the website, right? Like nobody wants to do it because it's extra steps. Nobody wants to do extra steps. People just want to browse stuff and buy stuff. And so if you're creating just extra steps when there doesn't have to be extra steps, it's dumb. It's bad. It's bad design. So my other issue is imagine you're a new player, right? Okay. So let's just start here. All right. We've started here. Okay. I'm a new player. I want to browse my Warhammer and get into it. Okay, we got how it all works, build, paint, play, read, watch. Video game is, I guess, that's part of the Warhammer process, I guess. I don't know. This is the order in which you do collect, build, paint, play, read, watch, video game. Then you can choose your setting. You're like, oh, okay, so I'm a new player and I can do either, you know, Sigmar 40K. All right. So you know what? Hey, you know what? I'm going to go with Sigmar looks pretty cool right here. I'd like to explore some Age of Sigmar. Ah, the broken line of code, of course. I guess I won't be exploring any Age of Sigmar today. So I guess I don't know, I guess I'll scroll back up to the armies because I saw shop, right? Okay, Age of Sigmar. So then I'm like, okay, start here, pre-order, new releases, order death. I think what I would enjoy more right here is just banners of whatever it is. Like, for example, my background. Imagine instead of just death with blank text, we had, you know, like this, like a Ossiarch Bone Reaper background and then just death on it. The app does this. The actual, like, app for Sigmar and 40K does this. It shows graphics of things. Why doesn't this do this? People enjoy visual, like, visual cues, visual graphics. So if you see that and you're like, death is obviously a clear one, but let's say chaos, right? If you're a new person, you don't even know what Warhammer is, and you see chaos, you're like, well, what's chaos? And maybe then you see this, you're like, oh, a Gorgon, some demon thing. That sounds like a type of thing I'd enjoy, like big monsters and stuff. Like you're piecing together things, like, oh, big monster, little demon guy. Like I see this must be like a demon monster faction instead of just chaos. Because if you're a new person, you don't know what that means. Or destruction. Destruction could mean monsters, but if you have like an orc and an ogre, like, then you're like, oh, I see. It's like orcs and ogres and like trolls and that type of thing. Just visual cue. I don't know why companies have gone down this, like I mentioned earlier, like this Los Angeles bakery modernization thing. Like, just what's the problem with visual cues and banners and things that show you what you're about to purchase? And then obviously go to chaos, and then there's more, which would be great if, again, you had the banner, like literally the Sigmar app. Okay, I'm going to open up my Sigmar app because this is making me mad. Okay, like this. Hold on. Okay. Ignore my army names. Hold on. But as you can see here, I have disappeared from the screen. Hold on. I can't even show it because my shitty green screen's doing its thing. But if you look up Sigmar app, and you just look here, okay, there has to be something I'm trying to piece together here. This is a terrible video. Now I'm just wasting your time. Either way, if you go to Sigmar app, you build an army. It's like got a banner with the thing behind it and the text of what you're looking at. That's what I wish they did right here, at least, you know? Either way, I'm just ranting at this point. So let me know what you think down in the comments section below. I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because it's broken. It's bad design. There's wasted space. There's clicks to get everywhere. It's not good. So let me know what you think in the comments section below, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya.